Right guys, welcome back to the channel to another 9th edition battle report. This time I'm going to bring the Blood Angels out using quite a lot of the new Indomitus models. I'm fighting Stephen's Thousan Sons. Debut on the channel for his Thousan Sons, and hopefully he doesn't butcher them like he did his Farsight last time he was here. I'm quite excited about this. I'm really excited to see what the new Blood Angel stuff can do. In particular, the Judicia. I think he can be a pretty mean beat stick, to be honest. So before we go and have a look through the armies, guys, please go and check out Battle Bunker. Battle Bunker is still running tournaments, socially distanced, of course. There is more than enough space for everybody. I went down to the opening night. Justin was basically any funds that he raised for the tables were going to Help for Heroes, which is a fantastic cause, of course. So I went down there. Stephen was there, Ian was there, Ryan was there, Deacon, and quite a few of the other Patreons. I want to give a massive shout out to the Patreons as well, because especially during the last sort of 4 or 5 months that all of this pandemic's been going on, those guys have absolutely came through and kept me motivated to keep producing content. So massive shout out to them. If you would like to support the channel and to help it keep developing, please support us via Patreon, or you can become a YouTube member, and that gets you early access to battle reports and behind the scenes, as well as, of course, your name in the credits. Make sure you're following us on Twitch. We're doing lots of hobby live streams over on Twitch. I'm always available there for hobby questions, army questions, anything you want to know, hit me up. I'm there probably 3 nights a week. But without further ado, guys, let's go have a look through the armies, and let's charge forward with the Blood Angels. So here we go. This is the Blood Angels, Stephen. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Even though I'm using them?
Yeah. On the other side of the table for once.
Right. So I've got a single battalion here. Boy, it's really, really hard to put things into single battalions now. So I've got 3 HQ. I've got the Primaris Chaplain, I've got Mephiston, and I've got the new Primaris Captain with the Storm Shield and Mastercrafted Power Sword. And guess what? None of them are my Warlord. The Captain, however, is going to take the Icon of the Angel Relic, which allows everybody within 3 of them to re-roll charges, because he is going to be riding in one of the Impulsors. Mephiston, being the good psyker that he is, he's a little bit overcosted now, but he knows 3 powers, and you always want Wings and Quickening, but also want Unleash Rage as well for that extra attack on top of the like 6 that each of the Assault Intercessors get. So why not? As far as litanies go for the Chaplain, I've gone for Exoration of Rage, which means that any hit rolls of a 6 generate an extra attack. Basically gives you Death of the False Emperor, which you will try and remember, won't you?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that just then.
So there are the HQs. Leading the troops, we've got a 10-man unit of Assault Intercessors with Astartes Chainswords, which are -1 AP, and it's only this unit that has them. Any other chainsword hasn't been changed as of yet. And of course the Sergeant has a Plasma Pistol. We've got a unit of 6 Intercessors with the standard bolt rifles, and the Sergeant has a Thunder Hammer. And then we've got a unit of 6 Incursors. Shout out to Aled in the Blood Angel group on Facebook. He reckons these guys are the way to go for Blood Angels going forward. 21 points a pop instead of 19 of the Assault Intercessors. They ignore cover, they don't suffer the penalties to hit with the bolt guns, and they've actually got a combat knife to get an extra attack in combat anyway. So, pretty good. So that is the troop selection. For elites, we have a unit of 3 Blade Guard veterans, the Blade Guard Ancient. We've got a unit of 7 Sanguinary Guard. We have 2 axes, 2 fists, 3 swords in there. Sorry, we've got 3 axes and 2 swords and 2 plasma pistols. We've got the Sanguinary Ancient with the banner, and he's also got a Power Fist. And you know what? I will spend a command point to take the Standard of Sacrifice on him, because why would you not do that? We've also got a squad of 3 Outriders Again, these guys get some serious attacks on the charge. 3 attacks each on the charge for being a Space Marine, plus an extra 1 if they happen to be a Blood Angel on turn 3. And they've got like 3 base. It's a lot of attacks. We've got a second Impulsor for the Intercessors to ride in, and we have a unit of 3 Eradicators, because everybody loves melter rifles. And that is... oh, no it's not, because I've got 2 more elite choices. We've got the Judicia and the Primaris Apothecary. The Apothecary's there because I had like 70 points and I couldn't really take anything that didn't fit the theme of the army, which is Primaris, of course. So I stuck him in there. He might keep somebody alive. Whatever. The Judicia, however, is my Warlord. And he is taking the Artisan of War as his relic. As his Warlord trait, even. Which means +1 damage on that tasty sword. He gets a lot of attacks.
Yeah, I know, I've already seen a...
and then he goes,
report.
You fight last. You Demon Prince, you fight last. And that is it. That is, I think it was about 1995 points.
Hello, this is my Thousand Sons and Demon army for today. I've got a battalion which my Warlord is in, and I have a Demons of Tzeentch, rather, Outrider detachment.
Which costs you 3 command points.
Yes, which is a shame because I don't actually have enough Thousand Sons for a full game on that one. For the battalion, I have Ahriman, who actually isn't the Warlord for this, but he's going to be the main character for the mission.
Yep.
And he has Death Hex, Prescience and Warp Time for his 3 psychic powers. And I've also got an Exalted Sorcerer on Disc of Tzeentch. He is going to be my Warlord today, and for his relic he has the Arcane Focus, which gives him +1 to cast, so he's like a mini Ahriman.
Is that from the... that's from one of the cults though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm running Cult of Magic today.
Yeah.
And for his Warlord trait, he has Devastating Sorcery, so any psychic power that gives off mortal wounds, it's +1 extra mortal wound. And his powers is Temporal Manipulation and Gift of Chaos. Next up is just Exalted Sorcerer on foot, and he has Glamour of Tzeentch and Weaver of Fates. Next up, I have 2 identical units of Rubric Marines. Got the Aspiring Sorcerer in each, 8 guys with bolt guns, and a Soul Reaper cannon in each.
And an Icon of Flame.
Yes, and an Icon of Flame, because I just added that to make 2,000 points exactly.
On the nose, which means you lose.
I probably will. Then one of the squad with a Sorcerer with a pistol has Weaver of Fates, and the squad with the guy with the open hand has Glamour of Tzeentch, is their psychic power. Then I have a 20-man blob of Zangors, which has a Bray Horn and a Twist Bray, and they are armed with Zangor blades. Next up is the Scarab Occult Terminators. So I've got the Sorcerer, which has his normal Force Stave and Combi Bolter, and he is going to have Doombolt as his psychic power. Then I've got 3 guys with Inferno Combi Bolters and 3 Power Swords, and a guy with a Power Sword and a Soul Reaper cannon.
Haven't you got the missile rack as well?
Yes, I've got the... let's check. Yes, I've got the Hellfire missile rack. Next up, I've got a Sakaran Venator. Well, a Hell-forged Sakaran Venator, which has just been freshly repainted last night and this morning.
Was that a Blood Angel one previously, Stephen?
No. So it's now blue instead of red. And that has the Malignant Ass Beam Cannon, 2 las cannons and a heavy bolter. And next up is the Demon Outrider Detachment. Leading it is a Demon Prince of Tzeentch, which has the Boon of Change for his psychic power. Then I've got 3 units of Zinj Screamers, which I have 2 units of 4 and a unit of 5. And that is 2,000 points of Thousand Suns and Zinj Demons.
Right guys, welcome back after deployment. Of course the mission is Break the Ritual from Ritual of the Damned, with a few modifications because obviously Stephen hasn't got Magnus and I don't have loads of Psychers. So the mission normally says that Magnus needs to control this at the end of the game to win, or one of the attacker's psychic units need to control it, which is very handy if you're playing Grey Knights, but if you're not, then it's not. So what we're going to say is that if Ahriman controls the objective at the end of the game, Stephen wins. If Mephiston controls the objective at the end of the game, I win. Otherwise it's a draw. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Now the Blood Angels have a 9-inch deployment zone, and they've essentially got a kill box that goes down the side of these craters, along this red line, and then down to that crater, down to the ruins, where anything that moves in there that doesn't have fly, that is an infantry or so forth, has -2 to their movement. That's fine, the craters offer -2 anyway, so we're not going to double stack that because that wouldn't be fair. However, because it is 9th edition that we're playing, we've adapted it ever so slightly so that the winner of the roll off that we're about to do goes first, and that's it. That's literally it. So without further ado, I will roll and get a 4. Stephen gets a 6. It's only 6 you're going to get for the whole game, Stephen. Stephen, what is this heresy?
Just spreading out. A little bit.
Spreading out would involve going that way.
I'm the defender.
So, right, okay. Wow. I'm genuinely gobsmacked, but okay. Let's go into Psychic phase. Right, so Psychic phase. Stephen is going to cast Prescience onto this from Ahriman.
Yep.
Casting value?
Was a 6, I believe.
And Ahriman gets +1.
Yeah, he gets +1. So
He gets
7.
on a 7, becomes
So
an 8. Okay, so that's got +1 to hit now.
Yep, so that's now hitting on a 2.
Yep.
Then I've got Boon of Mutation from the Demon Prince onto this 5 unit of Screamers. So I need a 7 for these.
Okay.
I get a 10.
Yeah, and what does that do?
Got to roll D3. And for 1 to 2, I get +1 attack, 3 to 4, +1 strength, and 5 to 6, +1 toughness.
Okay.
So, +1 attack.
Nice. Okay, so next up is this sorcerer casting Glamour of Zinj on this big blob of Zangors. Needing a 7.
Failed.
Do you want to CP it?
No.
You did get 1 at the start of that turn, remember, so you are back to 10.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then Weaver of Fates on a 6. Failed.
Fails as well.
Yep.
And the last power in range is from this guy, casting Smite onto the Incursors.
Yep.
Needing a 5.
So that's a 6, 7.
Yep. So D3 +1 because of his Warlord trait.
3.
Oh, that's 4.
4.
That kills 2 of them instantly. And I believe, is that the end of Psychic?
I've got at least a smite off each of them.
Okay. So the Sorcerer finishing off 2 Incursors, and the Sorcerer from here doing a single wound onto them down there. Moving into the shooting phase. The Venator looks down, it takes aim across the war-torn battlefield, straight at that Impulsor hurtling towards them.
So, Malignitas.
Is it just one shot?
One shot. Hits on a 2.
Yeah.
So hits. Then I roll 3d3 and I've got to beat your leadership.
Leadership? Leadership of an impulsor is 8.
So I've got to beat that.
So you need 9.
So 12.
Yeah.
And it does 2d6 damage.
Do I get a save?
It's -5.
Then no.
So 8.
8 damage, okay. It's got 3 left. Can the las cannons do those 3 wounds?
So 2s. Will hit.
Yep. 3s. 2
wounds.
6 up.
-3.
No, they both go through. Please roll poorly, Stephen.
9.
Does it explode? No, it does not. I've got 6 dudes in there. Do I lose any of them? No, I do not. So the Marines have leapt out front and forward because these guys only have 24-inch range and can't reach them. However, these dudes can reach the incursors. Maybe putting them forward was a bit of a mistake. Probably should have put them behind there, but I didn't think of that, did I?
Yeah, and I've played Inferno Fusillade.
How many CP is that?
1.
Only 1. And that allows you to fire twice.
With me rapid fire weapons. So my Soul Reaper doesn't, my pistol can't reach. So do this twice, so 3s, re-rolling 1s. The sorcerers.
Tell you what, should we just come back when there's no incursors left, Stephen? So a total of 11 wounds at -2, +1 because I'm in the crater, which means 4 pluses. 1, 2, 3 die in total, which leaves the sergeant alive on 1 wound.
Then
Sorry,
cannon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
This is strength 5.
3s.
3s.
2.
So at -3 this time.
-3? Ah, he's dead. Yep, should have hid them. You live and learn. Okay, Blood Angels turn 1. I managed to get the litany off to give these guys exploding hits on a 6. And of course they managed to run far enough to make it to the crater. The characters tucking in behind them as well. They might hopefully survive a little bit longer because they've got the 5 up, feel no pain from the Banner of Sacrifice. The Impulsor is hiding behind this building where I should have hid the Incursors to begin with. These Marines have moved forward. In fact, can they actually advance? Yes, they can technically advance, Stephen. So I am going to advance them. 4 becomes a 5, so I basically get an extra 3 inches, which puts me nicely behind that barricade. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm doing steady advance, which allows me to count as having remained stationary. I will then also use rapid fire, and I'm going to be pumping into these guys after the Eradicators have 4 shots into these. Because the back guy is just out of range. I wanted to get far enough up to hit the Demon Prince or this dude, but I didn't. So let's just go with the 4 melters first of all. Well, that sucks. 1 hit. Okay.
No rerolls?
No, nobody's there. So the bikers automatically get bolted discipline as well. So that's 4 shots per biker. And they are going into these guys up here. So 12 shots from the Outriders on this flank here. Of course, they've got bolt rifles, so range 30. Okay, I don't mind that. Toughness 4 for these guys.
Yep.
Right, so it's +2 to your cover, -1, so you're still on a 2 up.
So that's
So
8.
the reason you get +2 is because all is dust.
Yeah, cover and all is dust.
Yeah, so 8 saves.
Yeah. So 2s. Kill
Kills
1.
1.
Better than none.
4, 5, so 6 guys. This is absolutely not worth 3 CP, but I need to start and whittle down at something, so they're going for these. And then the second volley. Forced a wound. This is not good.
Another 2 in there.
Was there? This isn't good. Oh, that's better. That's all right. I don't mind that. So that is 4, 5, 10 more saves. Come on, 2. 2. I'll take that. So 3 of them are dead and it cost me 3 CP. That's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot. And unfortunately, that is all of my shooting phase. And that's turn 1. That's not good. In fact, what leadership are these?
8.
So on a 6, 1 will run.
3.
Nope, they're absolutely fine. And that is it for turn 1 for the Blood Angels. Over to Stephen's turn 2. Dun, 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 dun. The demons have started to move forward. The screamers have left forward. The demon prince and the screamers down here, and the Zangors are starting to move forward. Perhaps Stephen is going to start and be a little bit more aggressive. Anyway, psychic phase.
Yes.
What's happening this time? Oh, by the way, was there +1 attack only till this turn?
Yes, I'm going to have to do Boon of Change again.
Okay. Do you want to start with that?
Yep.
So it was a 7, was it?
Yeah. So
Gets
8.
it.
So
2 seconds, because I think Mephiston is in range to stop that. But this guy's down here. I'm gonna try and stop that. I got an 11, so stop it.
Right, so I will put prescience on the rubrics.
Okay.
So get it.
Okay.
+1 from Armament.
So they got +1 to hit,
Yep.
yeah.
And I'm going to put a smite into the Marines.
Who's this from?
They're Armament.
Okay. Ah, no, you can't see because that is obscuring.
Ah. So, didn't think it will be. No, I'm like 3 or 4 inches short. So
yeah.
He's not doing anything else. So I now have Weaver of Fates. I'm going to put on here.
Yep. This is the +1 save.
Yep. So get it.
Okay.
Then Glamour of Zinj, which is the minus.
Yep.
And I get that too.
On a 9.
9.
I'll try and stop it. I get a 9. So no, I'll leave that.
Then this guy.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do me smite off these first.
Okay. So 2 wounds coming in off the smites in total, killing a single intercessor, and that moves us into the shooting phase. What is happening in the shooting phase, Stephen?
So the Sakaran is going to put his main gun into one of the bikes.
Okay.
2 las cannons into the guys at the back.
Yeah.
And the heavy bolter into the intercessors.
Okie doke.
So I'll do the heavy bolter first.
Yep.
So 3s, 3 rolling 1s. So 2 hits, and 3s to wound. 1 wound.
-1 +1 because I'm behind the barricade. Take a wound.
And 2 las cannons.
Into the aggressor dudes.
Reroll that one. 2 hits.
Yep.
Oops.
2 wounds. +1 because I'm in cover. -3, so 5s.
5s.
Yes, love it.
Then the Malignitas into one of the bikes. 2 fails.
I'll take that. I'll definitely take that, and I think it's pretty much bolt of fire. So we'll come back with the saves because I suspect Stephen's going to do, you know, a couple of more stratagems again this time. So not a lot in the shooting phase. The Venator not living up to its name. These guys only killed a single assault intercessor. The Banner of Sacrifice coming into play there. I think, a single wound on these guys, and total of 2 wounds on the Eradicators, and that was it. Now, on to charges.
Yes.
Who is charging?
So them 4 screamers and the bikes.
Okay, I'm not overwatching.
So
8 inches they're in. Who else is going to be charging?
the screamers into the intercessors.
Do I want to? So you need a 7. No. It's a fail.
Not bad about Demon Prince, I'll re-roll that for a command point.
Okay. Drops you back down to 9.
No,
Oh,
even worse.
Thank God.
Then the Demon Prince will be an 8.
Yeah.
Right.
He makes it.
So he wants some.
Have some!
That's it.
Okay, so we'll pile those in and work out who's going first. Right, so here we go. Stephen's decided to go down here first with the Screamers.
So 4 pluses.
This is to hit.
So 6 hits, and they are strength 6.
Toughness 5.
No,
3.
I'll leave that. Yep. So 3 at -3.
-3. Well, I pass 1, I take 2 wounds.
And they're 2 damage each.
Oh, so you kill a bike. Because the 4 wound bikers. Who doesn't love that? Guess what?
You're interrupting.
Of course I am. I'm also going to use Gene Wrought Might as well. That's going to cost me 3 CP, but it means any 6s I roll to hit automatically wound. I am also kind of tempted to use Transhuman Physiology at this point. But you only wound me on 3s. If you wound me on 2s, I think I definitely would have done it. So, all of these Marines, and I should have mentioned, by the way, I am moving into Tactical Doctrine because as a Blood Angel player, there's no reason never to progress through and stay in Assault Doctrine. So, these are the guys punching them, and I'm +1 to hit because the barricade is defensible. So that is an auto wound. Your toughness 6, I'm wounding you on 4s because of Blood Angels. Oh! Oh! Oos! So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
So 3 ups. Phew.
6 wounds. I've got some very good news for you.
5 wounds.
Alright, okay, I can't see. I've got some very good news for you. I've got a Thunder Hammer. And I'm hitting on 3s. No! Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm not using that dice.
Thought I was going out the window.
2s. At least it's a wound.
So 5 up demon save, +1 for being Zinj.
Yeah,
Saves.
of course he does.
And attacks back.
Yeah.
4 attacks, +3 for pair of talons. He's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for himself.
And Death to the False Emperor.
He's demons.
Ah, so he doesn't get it. Okay, no, that's good at least.
So 5.
Yep.
And 3's to wound.
Ooh.
I'll reroll on these for command point.
Okay.
Same.
So 5.
So 5 wounds at -2.
And
2
each
damage
one is
each.
2 damage. So -2. I'll reroll that one. So
3.
I lose 3 dudes. There we go. Right. Bikers get to fight back. Sergeant has 5 attacks because he shock assault. Other guy has 4 attacks because of shock assault and chainswords. This is at your Screamers. So 1 miss. What toughness are your Screamers?
Toughness 4.
So I'm moving on 3s. That is 3, 6, 7 saves, Stephen.
7 saves. So
Or in the words of Mr. Beard, They're insulty sailors.
So 5 out +1 for Zinch. So 3 go through, so that kills 1 and puts a wound on 1.
Are they only 2 wounds each?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Cool. Wow, so a pretty poor turn for me. I think that Thunderhammer should have finished that Demon Prince off. Absolutely. Those couple Marines are going to cost me. They do need a morale check. The leadership 8, I lost 4. So I need a 4 less. I get a 3, that's fine, and they will auto pass. I presume Demons are leadership 7, so you should pass anyway with only 1 dying. Ooh, that's not good. Movement phase is done. So each of these jumped out of the impulsor within 3 inches, kept me on this side of the building, and then they've moved forward. Judicia is coming for your warlord. Ooh. Meanwhile, the assault intercessors are moving forward. They're going to hopefully try and charge the screamers. And I was going to leave the Thunderhammer dude here, and the reason I haven't, Stephen, is because in 9th edition, your opponent gets the first choice, which means Stephen would swing with them before I got the swing. He'd kill 2 Marines pretty easily, I think, so I'm not going to chance that. Based on that, I might actually retreat the bikes, you know, because you're going to get the swing against them at 2 damage a pop. I don't know. I really don't know. How many have you got? 3?
3.
I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them because I'd rather try and get rid of a couple. Plus, I can actually charge the Eradicators that way as well. Now, the issue I've got is, do I shoot the Eradicators at the Demon Prince? He's got 3 wounds. I've got a fairly good chance of taking him out. Or do I get rid of the Venator? Now, the problem with the Venator is, it is a multiple damage weapon, but you're only going to kill 1 model at a time, I think. So I do think shooting at the Demon Prince is probably the better option. Think. But before all that, we've got the sighting phase. Wings of Sanguinius. I fail it. I will. I don't know. This is hard. Do I CP that? Let's go with yes. 4. Still fail it. Unbelievable. Why are my dice so bad? Quickening. Wow. Okay, never mind. Into the shooting phase. So the Impulsor managed to kill 1 of these and all of their frag grenades. So that was 4 frag grenades with 6 shots. And I did do okay with wounding, but Stephen passed nearly all of his saves. I killed 1. The Assault Intercessors killed 1 over here. And with Mephiston needing to roll a 10 to make it to that Demon Prince, I don't fancy my chances. Especially seeing as I haven't got quickening on for the +3 in the reroll. So it's very unfortunate, but I'm going to have to shoot the Eradicators into the Demon Prince.
Oh.
Yep, very much so. Now, was it +1 to wound or +1 to hit? I can't remember. No, it's just double shot, so 6 melters into the Demon Prince. Oh, please. Oh no, I'm gonna have to CP that. No, why is nothing working, Stephen?
Demon save. Booyah.
Why is nothing working?
Blessed by Zinch.
Oh my god.
Truly is blessed.
Mephiston is not overcharging his plasma pistol at the Demon Prince, of course. I'll reroll that. Hits. Fails to wound. Absolve a ball pistol from the chaplain. That did not go well.
I'm jealous. Bolt gun.
Yes, 2 shots. In fact, no, because he's out. No, he'd be within range, yeah. 1 wound because it's strength 4.
I rolled 2
1
dice.
wound. Just roll 1 more.
I take it.
Takes a wound, so he's on 2. Oh no! This be bad. This be very bad, Stephen. And 2 bow pistols in from them.
It's the Custodes and Blood Angels game all over again.
Oh god. 1 wound. They are toughness 4, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 wound. What's that?
4.
Oh man. Charge phase.
That +1 Zinch is really coming out.
Charge phase. Blade Guard veterans into these. Even with a 3, that becomes a 4. It becomes a 4. Right? Stephen, you can have those dice. Okay? The captain's going to charge. The problem is I need that now for the Judicia because he's going to declare him and them. I needed a 7.
So you need all of them.
Oh!
Then
Can you guess what he's going to be doing?
dying.
No, he's going to be saying Red Rampage. Right. I haven't used the CP to re-roll a charge yet. Mephiston into the Demon Prince. No. Chaplain. No. Sanguinary Ancient. No. Oh. Do I go weight of dice with the Eradicators? I'm going to declare the Demon Prince. Oh, it's 2 damage a pop though if I don't kill him. But I've got 4 attacks each on the charge.
Got the potential to wipe the squad.
Oh, I'm going to regret this, but they're going at the Demon Prince. No, they're not.
Made the decision for you.
And the Assault Intercessors are going to go for these. That's a 7. It becomes an 8. -2 because I'm running through the crater.
So 6.
No, because I killed that one, I actually need to roll a 7. I need an 8. Hang on, I'm confusing
7.
myself now.
I think it's a 7.
So what's my charge distance? I need a 7 to get there, -2 +1. So I need to roll an 8 to make it. I will CP that. There we go, there we go. I'm down to 3 CP like. But yeah, they're going to be in. And you know what, for the hell of it, the Impulsor is going to charge her. Yeah! Right, so I've thought long and hard about it. I think these guys are reasonably survivable because the new Storm Shields on them give them +1 save. So they've got 2 up armor. And at 3 wounds a pop, I think they might be okay. They might lose 1, possibly 2. I think I'll be okay. The Judicia is going to put the Temper Mortis on him. He can't fight until everybody else is activated. Okay. He is also using Red Rampage, which I will get round to in a few moments because I'm not doing that first. Right? I'll be doing that close to last. The first fight I'm actually going to do is going to be the Assault Intercessors. So, because this is only turn 2, we have 3 attacks based because of Chainsword, 4 because of charging, and I didn't cast Unleash Rage on them yet. So yeah, each dude has 4 attacks each, the Sergeant has 5, and I haven't even got Unleash Rage off on these yet. So,
a lot of attacks.
I'm not going to spend any more command points here because I I've only got 2 left now. I've burned through them fast because my dice have been horrendous. So, these are hitting you on 3s. No rerolls. That's a decent roll. Oh, the Sergeant missing with everything. That's not a bad roll. And the toughness 4, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm winning you on 3s.
Well, the Sergeant can relax. The boys can do the walk.
Oh, that's a bad roll. That's a very bad roll. Look at that. It's okay. So we'll count them up and let Stephen roll his dice. 18 saves.
Yes.
On 4s.
It can be done.
It should fail 9, which means it would just kill you.
Just kill them.
Oh no, that's not good.
So 1, 2, 3.
4.5. 9. I called it.
Yep.
Called it.
If I had been 8, I would have rolled it. Just.
I know. I know.
Just
remove them, please, so I may consolidate forwards. Now, the important question, Stephen. Are you interrupting?
Yes.
Zangors?
Yes.
I just want to point out a couple of things as well. I did try and get the litany off for these guys to explode 6, but unfortunately I rolled a 1. And I didn't get a guy back up from my Primaris Apothecary, unfortunately. So who are you interrupting with, sir? The Zangors?
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I can't do him anyway, so...
No. So let's get Stephen piled in and see how many attacks he's going to get. Right, here we go then. So Stephen's piled in, he's worked out his attacks. He's got 2 of them shooting into the... Right, so Stephen's piled in with these and he's elected to use Veterans of the Long War. I didn't think these could use it, but it is Thousand Sons infantry unit, which they do get. So we've got 2 guys hitting the Judicia,
yep.
4 hitting the Captain, and 11 hitting...
Including the Twist Brew. So I'm 3s re-rolling against the characters.
Right.
For Relic Hunters.
Which you don't need.
Then 4's the wound.
Don't you need 3s because you've got veterans?
Yes.
So 1.
So 1.
And the AP?
Okay. -1.
Okay, so he passes it.
Passes. Captain.
Yep.
So re-rolling these.
Nice. And then 3s. How many is that?
6.
6. 3s for me because I get +1 to my armor save because of the Storm Shield. I take 2 wounds. He has 6, so he is down to 4. And then 23 attacks.
Against the regular guys.
Yeah.
He's got 3 wounds each.
You've got 3 wounds each, yeah. And they've got 2 up armor as well. So 3's not re-rolling.
Just re-rolling 1s for the Sorcerer.
Okay. And then there's 2 2s in there. And then you're wounding me on 3s. Oh, you need to roll that one as well, you didn't roll it.
That's a lot of wounds.
So how many is that?
5, 10, 15.
Okay. 15 saves for you.
Of 3 up.
1's dead, and then 1 takes a wound. But on a 4+, he fights because of... Yes, he does, but I think it's only a single attack, but I'm going to double check the wording because I haven't used it before. Yeah, so it is a single attack, and the guy that was slain managed to kill 1 Zangor. Not too bad. So now the Sergeant and the other guy is going to get the fight back. They've got 9 attacks between them because of Shock Assault. They hit on 2s. Cool. Because of the banner being in range. The Strength 5, your Toughness 4.
Yep.
So I'll wound you on 2s. So that's 3, 6, 8 saves, please.
And I'm on a 3 up and vulnerable because I got Weaver, Glamour of Zinchoff, Weaver of Fates.
They have a 4 up as standard.
No. I'm bullshitting. Ignore us.
So you got a 4 up save?
Yeah.
So I'll kill 4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Next up, the Captain is going to go because the Captain is awesome. He has a total of 5 attacks, 6 for charging. And he's got the same weapon. So 2's re-rolling 1s and 2s. There's another 6 saves to make, Stephen. Three more. That's okay, I just need to keep chugging away at them. You've left 1 which you would... Oh,
yeah.
Right, okay.
It's got the horn, but they're in combat, so...
Right, so now I will do my next charging unit, which is him. I want to see what he does. Oh, get this. Have some, Stephen. Have my Executioner's Blade because this guy has 5 attacks for charging. And I've used Red Rampage. 4, 3 extra attacks. Have it. So he's hitting on 2s. That sword is strength 7, so he's wounding you on 2s because of Blood Angels. Each unmodified wound roll of a 6 is a mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. It is now damage 3 because of Artisan of War. It's -3. I re-roll the 1s because of the captain being nearby, so I hit with everything. 2s to wound. Okay, so there's 2 mortal wounds instantly. And if he's on a disc, does he get 1 extra wound for being on a disc?
Nope, just gets the extra movement.
And then you've got 6 saves to make. Each one is 3 damage.
So he's dead if I fail 1.
Has he only got 4 or 5 wounds?
5.
Die! Yes!
There you go.
That gets me Slay the Warlord. Warlord on Warlord action there, by the way. Because he's my Warlord. And he's about to die. Do you know what? He did his job.
Yeah.
Ideally, he wanted to come for Araman, but I saw my chance there to deal with him and get him. That is all of my charging units, Stephen. Which means you now get to fight with them 3 over there. Do you know what? I like this change to 9th edition because now it's a case of you don't want to just stay in, because like I would absolutely would have just stayed there and probably killed 2 of them.
Getting first dibs.
But now Stephen's getting first dibs. I'm probably going to lose the bikes here.
So 4s? No, you're not.
No. Still 4 hits. Strength 6.
So 3s.
I might move. I might lose the bike, Stephen.
So -3.
So I've got a sergeant left on 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So he'll just go straight back at you. He'll have 3 attacks base +1 for his chainsword. Hits. Doesn't get the +1 to wound this time, but I do get 3 wounds.
4s.
I do take the wounded one.
So
morale tests. Stephen needs a 1.
I got
you
1.
absolute why?
Should I get your mouth shut?
Why? Unbelievable. Sheerly, utterly unbelievable. Oh, this turn now is going to hurt me a lot because I think I'm probably going to lose them and the Impulsor. And these are probably not going to be here for much longer. Movement phase. Dun, 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 dun. Terminators have landed. I think this... You're going to wipe me out here. I genuinely think that is exactly what's going to happen. So, the Venator's pushed forward to cover the objective. Araman is now surrounded by his Honor Guard. The Sorcerer has come sideways to deal with these guys. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. So psychic phase, who's going first, Stephen?
Araman.
Yep.
He's going to put pressions on the rubrics up here.
Okay. So he needs a 6 to get this. That comes in 11. No, I'm not going to try and stop that.
And I'm going to put a smite on those 2. And all will have to be them 2. Them, sorry.
From Araman, yeah?
Yeah. On a 7, so 8.
Yep. I'm not going to stop that.
So 3, so 2.
Kills 1, yeah. We'll have to take from the back at this point, I think. Yep. And what's his other power?
Death Hex.
So no one's going in one.
So I think that'll have to be that. The only other thing he's got is Warp Time.
Which is move again.
Yeah, but it can't affect demons, so...
Okay.
There's no point in that. So the Exalted Sorcerer.
Yep.
So I'm going to put Glamour of Tzeentch back on these.
Yep.
For a 3, which fails.
Yep.
I'll spend a command point and I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Get it on a 10.
Yep.
Then I am going to put... I'll just put Weaver Fates on as well.
Okay.
Gets it on an 8.
That's +1 save, yeah?
Yeah.
Who else have you got to cast? Just the Sorcerers and the Demon Prince?
Yeah, just these two and the Terminators. Oh yeah, and the Demon Prince. So I'm going to put...
But I'm debating whether... I'm going to try and stop that one, actually.
Yep.
What did you roll, an 8?
8.
Stop.
Stops. Right, so... I'm going to put Smite onto him.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 2 damage, actually. Or Cult of Magic.
Okay. So Stephen is telling Porkies it's 1 damage on the Judicia.
I'm getting confused with my Warlord trait. Then these are going to do Doombolt.
Yep. Onto
the
Yep.
Assault Intercessors, and I think this is a 9. So that's definitely not getting it.
Okay.
Then just another Smite.
Well, who's closer, the Assault Intercessors or the normal Intercessors?
That'd be 14.
Oh yeah, the Assault ones are closer. So just
7.
1? Is that just 1?
Yeah, just 1.
And then you've got the Demon Prince.
So he's going to put the Boon of Change on himself.
Okay. For a 4,
No,
he's not.
He's not.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay, let's move into shooting phase. Right, so Stephen's going next with this squad, and he is splitting fire quite a lot. So the 3 on the top, this guy, and the 1 at the front, one of which is the Soul Reaper cannon, is going into these, and the 4 on this side are shooting me Blade Guard Veteran Ancient.
So the Blade Guard Veteran Ancient, 3s, re-rolling 1s. The Sorcerer,
Yep,
3 hits, and Toughness 5.
yep. Toughness 5?
F4. So
Hang on, who's Toughness 4? Yeah, but what's the strength of your guns?
4.
Oh, okay.
So 3 wounds,
At?
-2.
2 go through, so he takes 2 wounds in total.
Then the Bolt and Bolt Pistol at these.
Yep.
It's the same again. All hit. And 4s.
4.
4 wounds, -2.
5s.
You got the crater.
I'm not in a crit.
Pit. Oh, the pit.
So I pass 2, so I lose the 1 wounded 1, and the wound passes over.
Then Soul Reaper Cannon.
Yep.
All hit.
You moved, didn't you?
Yeah, but they ignore heavy.
Oh, okay.
Wounds.
Okay.
So 3s. So
Oof.
4 wounds at -3.
6s. So 3 more. So I lose the wounded guy and 1 more.
So
This isn't going well.
no. So these guys are gonna put shots into those as well.
Yep.
And
Come back with the saves. Right, so the Terminators down here unloaded their Stormbolters into the Eradicators, and despite Stephen using veterans, he only got 4 wounds, and I passed all 4 forbs because I'm still in the crater. However, these guys didn't fare so well, and that was with the additional fire from these guys and those guys as well. I can't remember if we got that on camera, but that's what's left.
And I've got my Venator.
And the Soul Reaper, sorry, the Missile Rack went into the Impulsor and did 3 damage. Yep, so the Venator is next.
So I'm gonna put the Malignitas into this.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the Heavy Bolter and the 2 las cannons into them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the Malignitas first. Reroll for Armament. Misses.
Oh!
And the Heavy Bolter first.
Yep.
All hit.
Yep. Forced to
Forced to
wound.
wound. 1 wound.
+1, -1, 3s. Oh, do I want to CP that? Because the problem is, at least this way I could keep 1 alive. I'm going to have to CP it. Yes!
And las cannons. 2 hits.
Yeah. Toughness 5, 3s. Yep. -3, so I'm on 5 ups. Oh!
There we go. And I think that's it.
Yeah, that's everything. Are you ready to charge?
Armament pistol.
Where's that going, the Assault Intercessors?
Yeah, pop them.
Hits. Strength?
4.
No.
Does nothing.
Right, who's charging first and where?
Right. The Demon Prince. He's just gonna charge into these guys here.
Okay, so anything but a double 1. Yeah, he makes it in. I'm not overwatching with that, it's not worth it. Next charge.
Stick on this, see if I can clinch them.
What did you, oh, you rolled a 6, yeah.
Yeah. Then Screamers.
Yep, into the intercessors.
Yep.
An 8 should make them in pretty close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
Any other charges?
I
think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, who are you fighting with first? Ah, wait there. Because I believe, correct us if I'm wrong, the Judicia, at the start of each fight phase, select one enemy unit within 6. They can't fight until every other eligible unit has fought.
Yeah, they'll still be there.
No, they won't. Okay, yeah, there will be, but not that many of them.
So, Demon Prince.
What's this? 5 attacks for charging, plus 3 for the talent, so 8.
7, because he's from Demons of Zinj.
Yeah, but you get 4 base.
Doesn't have Hateful Assault.
Oh, sorry.
So 2s, reroll the 1s.
Please re-roll to another few 1s. Okay, strength 6 or 7, 4s, 3s even, sorry. Ooh! And what is it, -2?
-2. 2 damage
I know. Yeah, they're dead. Such a shame. And then you consolidate into them?
Yep. So, yeah. Oops, sorry.
And then Screamers?
So, 3 attacks each.
It's quite a lot, to be fair, isn't it? Yeah. So 12 attacks, but you hit on 4s, don't you?
Hit on 4, so basically half of me. So 4s. Ooh,
I don't mind that. Strength 6 though, so 3s. 3.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so -3.
Oh.
2 damage a pop.
Yeah, kills the assault intercessors. Such a shame, but never mind.
Then burp into that.
Yeah. And then I believe that is all your charging units.
Yes.
So unsurprisingly, I'm going to go first with a biker. 3 hits, 4s, 1 wound.
Saves it.
Okay, so these guys. So they've got 3 each.
I'll go next with the Screamers.
Oh, you would, yeah. Yeah.
So I can't go with them yet.
Yeah. Should I just remove the biker?
You never know, hitting on 4s. You never know. So I've got 2 left, so 4s.
3s.
3s. 2 wounds.
Passed 1, failed 1. Yeah. So the Eradicators will go next to 3 attacks each. I think it was 3. Right, here we go then. So they get 3 attacks each, 4 for the Sergeant.
1 or 2 wounds left.
Oh, that's not good. 4s. 2 wounds.
4 ups.
Oh, he's on 1 wound.
1 wound. And that was non-rerollable because I've already used one.
This is a problem as well because now you've tied up my melter guns, which is not what I want at all. Right, so down here the Judicia has 4 attacks. Rerolling 1s for the captain. I'm wounding you on, I'm strength 7, so 3s. That's 2 mortal wounds plus 4 saves that you need to make. So I'll kill 4. So the 2 Blade Guard will go next. 3 attacks and 4 for the Sergeant. +1 to hit because I'm within range of the banner, and reroll 1s for the Captain. These are strength 5, so 3s. Not the best. 3.
Ooh.
3 more dead. The Captain could finish them off. This would be absolutely clutch if I do this. Oh, that's 4. I'm not re-rolling that one. That's 2.
Oh.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. And then I will go back with the Impulsor. Nothing. Now you can fight. Going for the Judiciary, of course.
Yeah. So,
Why 5 attacks?
break, twist, break.
Alright, okay.
So, all hit.
Yeah.
Like, would have re-rolled for carrot anyway. And 4s.
2.
Yep, 2 at -1.
Pass 1, fail 1. I'm down to 2 wounds. And I believe that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, you should have gone back with them. No,
No,
you
I
killed
have-
the Marines
I
with
killed
them,
the
didn't
Marines.
you? Yeah. So, morale on these, Stephen. You need a 1. Don't do it. Okay, so 1 runs. And then on a 1 or a 2,
Oh.
he dies. That has worked out incredibly well going into my turn. Like, so well. That's not. But it is what it is. So,
Take what you can get.
exactly. So going into Blood Angels turn 3. And of course, I am going... Hang on, was that your turn 3? Yeah, you went
Yeah,
first.
I went first.
Everything should have been an extra -1 AP, but I don't think it would have made a difference.
Invulnerable saves.
Yeah. Oh well. Right, so that was a long, hard movement phase. I really didn't know what to do. I did contemplate pulling these guys out. Do I still want to do it? I think probably pulling them out is the right thing to do because you're going to swing first and go against them anyway. So yes, I am going to pull them out. But I'm going to go that way. No, I'm not. Sorry, there was a reason why I'm not. And the reason why is because I'm going to try and smite with Mephiston to kill him, which will then hopefully allow them to fire at this. So the rest of the movement phase, the chaplains moved forward, the ancient moved, the apothecary ran. These guys have shuffled around a little bit. The captain stayed where he is because he's going to give the 3-inch reroll charge to all the units there. Judicia's coming for this sorcerer this time. And yeah, I've just got to pray that I get really lucky now. Because if this turn goes bad, I think it's all over for me. And of course, I am in the Assault Doctrine. It's battle round 3, and I'm going to cast Smite on your Demon Prince. Oh yes!
I'm going to try and deny with Armament.
Yep, he gets +1. You need to roll a 10.
I'm going to
Of course you are.
reroll it. Oh.
Yes! He's just dead because it's D6, isn't it? Because it's 11. 5. Yeah! Power up, Mephiston. And because of that, he's now going to cast Wings, which I get on a 9. Do you want to try and stop it?
Yep.
Armin needs a 9. No, so I get to move 12 inches and gain the fly keyword. 12-inch movement. Ooh, I like the look of that. That is now what I'm talking about, Stephen. That's absolutely what I'm talking about. So, these guys are going to die any minute to them. But you know what? Shooting everything into these. Toughness 7?
7.
Oh, yes. -4?
Three.
No. Oh,
Five.
guess what? You can't re-roll it now.
I wouldn't want to blow up.
Wow. Holy moly. Holy... Wow, I did not expect that. Okay. So, Stormbolt is into them. Because he's a vehicle and he's in combat, so he's allowed to. Nope. Toughness 4 of them. 4s. So 3... 5 saves on them. 1
2.
dies. Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound. And wounds 1. That's fine, I'll take that. Now see, the issue is I did want to put the Sanguinary Guard over here, but they were too far from the Ancient and me Captain, which I didn't really want to do. But now that that's gone and the Demon Prince is gone, now I don't really want them up there. But obviously you can't, you've got to play the safe game, haven't you? Mephiston will shoot his plasma pistol into these. He hits. No, don't be silly, he doesn't wound. That's fine. Right. Now the problem I've got is there's a very tasty strategy that will allow these to reroll all failed wounds with their Angelus bolt guns. The problem that I've got is you've still got a 2-up save here, even though I'm -1, you're at +2. So you'll have a 2-up save because you're in cover because of all his dust as well. And I don't think it's worth it because if I'm honest, I think you'll probably take this dude first because I'm 9 inches away from him. So that'll be a problem if I do that. So I don't really want to do that. It's tricky. It is very tricky. I'm going to lob a crack grenade at him, from him. And the reason I can target him is because he's not within 3 inches of them. He misses. It's fine. Right.
It's got a sword for a reason.
I don't really have many other shooting attacks. 2 heavy bolt pistols into these. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. And that's pretty much it because I don't want to hurt these too much yet. Yeah, that's it.
Well, they're assault, aren't they? Assault weapons.
Yeah.
You got an extra -1 for this turn.
Isn't it in the tactical doctrine? I might check actually because if I'm a +2, -2,
3 still.
3s, it might be worth it. Yeah, it's not really worth doing. If I'd retreated, I maybe could have done it in them, and I did think about it, but right, charge phase. I've got a number of charges, right? So I'm going to have to make you pick your Overwatch. The Eradicators are charging them.
Melee.
They go a 9, so even with that becomes a 10, so even with the -2, they're still going to make it in. And basically, they're going to try and get rid of them. I've only got 2 through 4 wounds. I've got 4 attacks per guy because it's turn 3. Right. This dude is going to charge him. That's a 10. I'm within 6. I can make you fight last.
No, I was just seeing if I could hero intervene. I'm just out with 3.
Yeah, I'm making sure you're out with 3, don't worry. The next... Oh. The Sanguinary Guard are going to charge these.
I'll overwatch and I'll get the +1 for overwatching. Building.
For the defensible terrain. That's another command point.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's not, sorry. It's just a command point for Overwatch. Yeah, so you'd be hitting on 5s. Right, let's count these dice up.
Oh,
so, what?
What about my Icon of Flame?
So, the reason that Stephen can Overwatch on 5s is because when ruins are mainly defensible, same as barricades, you normally get either +1 to hit in combat, or if you Overwatch on 5s, and that's why Stephen's elected to do this.
Yeah, so
I'll hold my hands up. I forgot about that because there's another charge I wanted to make, which I think you would have Overwatched as well.
So 5s, reroll and 1s. Ooh.
That's tasty. This is just the Warp Flame first of all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a lot more than I thought.
Yeah. It's a lot.
But you wounded me on 4s.
Yeah. Could I use veterans here?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think it's when it shoots or attacks. But the FAQ says you can't...
Shoot another fight phase.
So this counts... Oh, well, it says shooting or fight phase. Yeah, even though this counts as a shooting phase, you can't use a stratagem that you would in the shooting phase.
So, 4s.
Ooh! Ooh! So
6 at -2.
So I'm on a 4 up with a 5 up, feel no pain. That's not good. That's very good!
That pulled it back for you. And
this is that's because the banner of sacrifice, by the way. 1 hit. 1 wound.
-3.
That's a failed save. That is a failed feel no pain.
Yeah,
so one of them is on 1 wound.
That could have been so much worse.
I'm gonna put it on the power sword dude. So these need an 8 because the Blue Angels get +1, but I'm re-rolling because of the relic that is on my captain. Oh, that's not good.
Stranded.
But the Blade Guard veterans are just here. They will charge with a 9. Well, it comes a 10. So they're going to make it in. It's not the best, but I'll take it. I'm going to have to go there. Okay, that's not ideal. Mephiston. These bad lads. 5 becomes a 6. Is that enough? Yes, it is. 5.5 inches away. Now I really wanted to get rid of these, so the chaplain is going to charge. Not with that, he's not. No. Should the captain... There's no reason for the captain not to charge now, so he will charge.
I can't do nothing to him.
So that's a 6, that becomes a 7. No, he's not going to make it with a 7, but he can re-roll his charge because of his own relic. No, that's even worse. Okay. He's going to pick this dude to fight last because they're not in combat, so there's no point. Therefore, I know they can probably hurt me, but these will chop Mephiston up if I don't do it now. I did wings on him, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to use Red Rampage, which is 1 command point for an extra D3 attacks. For an extra 2, I'll take that. Mephiston has 7 attacks for charging on turn 3, plus the 2 for Red Rampage. 2s and 2s all the way through, baby.
3 1s. Oh.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 at -3. Now this is where it lets Mephiston down. His sword is D3 damage.
So 5 ups.
That's a good roll, Stephen.
So 3 went through.
Yep. So the first one kills
Dead.
1.
Alive, dead.
And that'll kill him. So yeah, just 2. I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Are you interrupting?
What have I got left? 4.
Yeah. Do you think it's worth it against the Eradicators?
Yeah, because they could probably just kill one.
Okay.
Well, even all of them.
So 2 CP and it bleeds Stephen on 2 CP along with my 2.
It's probably going to backfire straight in my face. Yep.
2 hits.
3s. 2 wounds -3.
So kills 1 and then drops the next one to 1 wound. That actually loses me 4 attacks here. So they have 2 attacks base, +1 for shock assault, +1 for silent echoes. The sergeant has an extra 1. Five. And you've got 3 wounds to get through because I did a damage before.
1 dies.
Oh
No,
no.
it doesn't actually. I've got full wounds. I thought your dice was mine.
How have you stuck that on?
I just push it down.
Oh god, that's
You
terrible.
just get impaled. Try building them.
I just want to show how awesome these are. Now, obviously, the fighting through here. Stephen gets +1. I know you used it for your Overwatch. Anyway, 5 attacks for that normal Blade Guy veteran now, and 6 for the other dude. Rerolling 1s because of the captain, hitting on 2s because of the banner.
That broke me heart. Rerolling ones.
Strength 5, so I'm wounding you on
2s.
And you know what? 2 damage. So you don't get your +1 to your invulnerable save, and it's -3.
How many is that?
8.
So 5 up invulnerable.
Killed 6. I'll take that. That's not bad.
So 3.
And the only other dude I've got left to swing with is him. Okay? So that's 1 mortal wound, followed by 6 saves. And the reason he got 6 is 4 base +2 for charge and being a Blood Angel.
No, he's absolutely
3 damage apiece.
He's absolutely annihilated.
And I will consolidate there.
So my hit's back. Because you go 5 up now, don't you, when you're fighting? So I could. And I've got 3 for me.
Steve, are you putting all your attacks in here? Okay.
So normal guys. No one around. And 4s. 1 wound.
Fine.
And 4 stave. So 3s.
No one's within range.
Ooh. No. Then 3s. So 2 at -1.
4. 1 goes through. I'm not going to CP this, unfortunately.
How many has he got left?
He's got 3 wounds remaining. He's took 2. There we go. Never mind. You'd have just shot him next turn anyway. It was worth trying to protect him. So then you've got the 3 Terminators.
Yep.
Versus Mephiston.
So 2 each.
Man. How cool is that? It's Terminator time.
So,
in fact, Stephen, I'm really sorry. I've got 1 more thing to go. In fact, no, I haven't. Yes, I have, because you went with them, so then I would go with.
I was going to say, please don't. So, power swords.
Rerolling the 1.
It's a 2.
Okay, so 3 hits. Please tell me your strength 4.
4.
Yes, 5's to wound. Oof!
-3, 1 damage.
5 up. 1 damage?
And 4 attacks with the sorcerer and his 4 stave.
Yeah, this is the one I'm worried about, in fairness. Oh, 2 rerolls.
3 hits.
Yeah.
3's to wound.
-2.
1.
Damage D3.
D3. 3.
Take the 3 wounds. Oh, that's not so good. I think he's got 6 now with him being Primaris.
I think so.
I won't lie, I kind of wanted you to kill him because I've got 2 CP to fight when I die. Which is why I didn't reroll his save.
Aye. I thought the way you looked there, I was like, there's someone going on.
And then you get to fight with them into that.
Oop. So 9 attacks.
They're pretty savage then, like, aren't they?
They're not too hard to kill, but they hit like a truck if I'm allowed to get like 5 of them in.
Yeah.
So 4s.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had 9. Then 5s. -3.
6 damage.
Yep.
I was on 9, I'm down to 3 remaining. And that's it. So you need a morale.
Yep.
which means you fail. So 1 runs because you failed, and now you've got 2 left, and 1 run, so your sorcerer's left. I'm guessing your sorcerer's left?
Yeah, because I'm still in combat being up here. Yeah.
Cool, I'll take that.
I like that attrition.
Oh, it's so much better, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm not scared to put 20 Zangos there.
No.
Because I know I'm not going to roll a 6, or that's a whole lot gone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Right. Turn 4 for the Thousand Suns, and it's heating up because both of these guys are down here. Mephiston is by himself. He doesn't have much. Not a lot. Movement phase. Not a lot happened. There's 3 Screamers protecting Araman now.
Yeah, just Araman's jumped back, the Screamers have disengaged. Just putting a bit of space between them and the Sanguinary Guard, because
yeah,
we'll just be losing them pointlessly.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So it's just Psychic phase now.
Yep. Who's going first?
He's going to go first. He's going to put Astral Blast into these.
What does that do?
It's a D3 damage that spills off a mortal wound within 3 inches. But it's just better than a regular smite.
Which is nobody within 3.
Yeah. So
okay.
So it's Warp Charge 6.
Yeah.
And a 7.
D3 wounds.
Yeah. For 2.
2. And that guy was on 2 wounds, so kills him.
So these guys are just gonna smite into him.
Yeah.
For 8. It's just 1 down.
Okay, I'll try and ignore it. Nope, I take it.
Then Araman. He's gonna prescience on the Terminators.
Okay.
It's 7, so he needs a 6.
He fails it.
Fails it. I'll leave it.
Okay.
Then he's just gonna smite into Mephiston.
Okay.
For a 10.
Mephiston will try and stop it. I need to roll a 10 because I get +1 for Psychic Hood. No. D3. 2. Kills Mephiston. Blows him out of the water. Do you know what? I wish he'd survived that, because I was waiting for you to kill me in the fight phase so I could spend them 2 command points and fight and hopefully kill the last 3 Terminators.
Was gonna prescience the Terminators in case I didn't kill him with them.
I know. Unfortunately, that now frees him up to shoot with them. Yeah. Not that there's a whole lot to shoot at.
Not really.
But it makes a difference. And the Terminators. Doombolt at the Impulsor.
Yeah, so I need a 9. Oh, I get it.
He gets it. D3 mortal wounds. No! Oh! I saw that.
That would have been lovely.
Do you know what? I needed that. Even with that little extra firepower to be able to hit on 5s, I really need that. The battlefield is looking very scarce, but we've got the Thousand Suns pinned into a corner. We just need to keep the pressure on.
Yeah. So, shooting.
Yeah. Right, so here we go. Stephen has used 2 stratagems. Infernal Fusillade to shoot the Stormbolters on the Terminators twice. And he's using Veterans, which is +1 to wound as well. So this isn't going to be very nice for me.
3s, re-rolling 1s.
And this is at the Sanguinary Guard, by the way.
It's at the Sanguinary Guard.
So 3 misses. 16 shots in total.
And 3s to wound.
Yep.
Cool, that's a lot. So 5, 11. 11 wounds.
And what's the minus?
2.
So I'm on a 4 up, because I've got 2 up armour.
5 up. And 5 up for your banner.
Oh, yeah.
It's
1, 2, 3.
Why?
So the one that's on 1 wound dies.
Yep.
But you've still got your heavy weapon to go.
So 4 shots.
2s.
2s. -3.
So 5 up, followed by 5 up. So 1 more dice. At this point, I think I'll take the sword.
I've got a pistol here.
Yep.
It's wound.
And then I think the only other thing that you've got that can fire is these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Marines on top here put 2 wounds down on the chaplain, and we've lost another sanguinary guard to them, 2 to the Terminators earlier, and that is it. Stephen is not doing any charges, which means I get to choose first activation.
Eradicators are wounded swordsmen.
I'm gonna have to go with the Eradicators, I think. I only get 5 attacks with them, but if I can kill even one of them, then I might keep one left. Oh, come on, fail 3, fail 3. Yes! Oh. That was absolutely worth it. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy.
Oh, last CP, Stephen. Come on, fail it. Yeah. Yes! And the Eradicators move forward, ready to fire at Araman. The Saw Mephiston cut down. Fear not, my lord. We will purge him with true fire.
So, sorcerer.
Yeah. 1 hit. 1 wound. -1. +1 because of the new storm shields. I pass it. So I'll fight back with him. He's the sergeant. He has 3 attacks. He gets 2 hits. He is within 6 of the captain. Not that it mattered. I do wound you with 1. And it's -3. And it's 2 damage, so you don't get all his dust. 1 kills him. And then, of course, he will also consolidate into the ruins. This is starting to look good for the Blood Angels. I can't win, but I can kill Araman and force a draw, hopefully. So, let's move into Blood Angels turn 4.
Yes.
A very quick turn for the Blood Angels at this point. The Eradicators have moved forward. The need to take out this dude. The Apothecary ran, and then these have jumped up. They are within range to fire at these guys. So I'm back up to 3 command points because I generate 1 this turn.
12-inch range.
And he's going to try and get a Sanguinary Guard back up. Oh, he fails. I really, really needed that.
How many guns you got in range of me screamers? And
should be 3 or 4. But I am spending the command point to re-roll the wounds, and I'm re-rolling 1s because the captain has ran up behind them, and he's going to hopefully lend support to try and deal with the Terminators. But we need to put as many shots as we can into the Screamers. And I know what Stephen's going to do. He's going to take this one first, which isn't a bad thing, because if I don't kill one of the others, he has to lose 1. Because of the way he's placed them. Because then you're out of coherency. So, yeah, let's have a look at the stratagems. Right, here we go. And I totally forgot the name of the stratagem again already. It's called Explosive Judgment, which lets me re-roll the wounds against these guys. Plasma Pistol is going to have to go into this squad because I'm out of range. So I'm hitting you on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the captain. Oh! Okay. Winning you on 4s, re-rolling. Oh,
you didn't need it.
5. Please fail 5. He fails 2, so kills 1, wounds another.
Yep.
And then that dude is going to shoot into them. He gets 1 hit. He doesn't wound. Chaplain has an Absolver bolt pistol, which is range 15. He can just reach. Come on.
3s and 3s.
Oh, nah. And sorry, the plasma pistol at them. I will overcharge. Hits. Wounds. It's 2 damage, so you don't get your +1. Kills 1.
Okay. Oh, crap. I'll just take the...
You're going to take the sorcerer?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. That leaves the eradicator, so I need to measure and see who's closer here. Okay, folks, so bit of a rules question here. Stephen was under the impression that if you're on a flying base, you measure to the model. Now, I didn't think that was the case. We've double-checked the 9th edition book. It does say measure to the base. Unless it's a vehicle
without a base.
Without a base, in which case you measure to the hull, which backfires on a lot of Drukhari Raiders and stuff because you've got to measure to the base, which is tiny in comparison to the Raider.
Could be a good thing.
Possibly. But as far as we're concerned, the Sergeant can target Araman, the other dude can't. Now, had I measured carefully to begin with, I could have advanced another inch or two up here to shoot him, but I expected to clear more of them out at the same time. So the red dice will be the Sergeant shooting at Araman. The other dice is shooting at the Screamers. In fact, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for the Screamers. Both hit.
The Sergeant's missed.
Do I want to re-roll against Araman?
Could kill him. Yeah, melt our range.
I am. I'm going to do it. That's a 2. Please tell me his toughness 4.
Yep.
4 up.
4 up.
And you've got no CP. What is it?
3.
Oh! How many wounds has he got?
5. Oh.
Yes! That does mean the game will go to a draw, but we'll still enact it out to see who has control of the objective at the end of the game. Araman is not going to get to summon this horrific demon in the middle of the battlefield this turn. Has he definitely got 5 wounds?
5.
And he's definitely toughness 4?
Yep.
And he's definitely got 4 bind 1?
Yep.
Because it's not a 3 because he's not your warlord?
It's not the warlord, so it's not a 3.
Wow. Anyway, there's a save that you need to make on your Screamers because they're toughness 4 as well.
So, where were you before?
What's that?
5.
5. So your Screamer lives. But Araman's gone. Get him gone.
So me scream. My Araman's gone.
That means it's charge time. And you've got no command points.
No.
So I'm going to charge these guys. I get +1 and I can reroll because I'm me captain. With a 9, that is going to get me in. With the amount of attacks that I've got here, I'm not going to spend the command point to make it a flat 2 damage because I've got so many attacks anyway. We'll flatten him there. He's within range of there, so let's have a look. We've got the axes, so they have 2 base, +1 for charging, +1 for silent echoes, which gives them 4 attacks apiece at this point. Not the best, but when you consider that the axes are strength 5, we've got -2 AP. Rerolling the 1 for the captain. 1 miss. Strength 5, which means I'll wound you on 3s, 2s because of Blood Angels.
Yeah, they're not long for the world.
Oh no, I am wounding you on 2s, so 3, 6, 9, 11.
So 4 ups.
Yep. 1, 2, 2. So I need to roll the damage 1 at a time here. Now I wish I'd used that CP. But I do have 1 CP left. Kills
Dead.
1. I'm gonna have to do it! Yes! And unsurprisingly, I'm not consolidating into your Screamers so you can hit me. And that is the end of turn 4. What can these lonely Rubric Marines and the 2 Screamers do in their turn 5? Let's see if they can, you know, spit in the face of the Sanguinary Guard. Dirty their armor. So we've done the entirety of turn 5. These guys, Stephen used Infernal Fusillade on the Sanguinary Guard and wiped them out. He then charged with these guys, killed one of the Eradicators. My Sergeant then killed 1 in return. And in my turn he ran away and the Sanguinary Engine didn't manage to kill that dude. None of these are really within range. you know, I could potentially make a charge, but realistically at this point, even if we roll to see if the game continues, which we would because it's an 8th edition game using 9th rules, then not a lot's going to happen. Steven's just basically going to slowly chew through my characters. I'll eventually get to them, I think, and force them off the board. So a draw.
Yeah.
But
it looked foregone at the start.
Honestly, I genuinely thought I was going to lose that, and then I just had that really good turn, smiting the Demon Prince, letting the Eradicators then fire at your Sakaran and getting rid of that. That turn changed things around for me. Getting Ahriman with them.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, like I said earlier, if I'd advanced them, I could have gotten both the shots in at -1 to hit, but I'd have had 4 shots then. So I probably could have still gotten them. Blade Guard veterans are bloody savage.
Yeah.
So good.
It's just the amount of attacks and the captain making them hit on 2s. They're better than Custodes.
Well, it's the banner that makes them hit on
Is
2s. The captain gives them reroll 1s.
But with that, they're better than Custodes.
But you can only take them in a squad of 3 at the minute. It's going to change, and I tell you what, right? A squad of 5 with the banner in an impulsor, or even a squad of 6 in an impulsor, and another impulsor with the buffing characters in it.
Yeah, because they're chunky, but they're not Gravis.
Exactly. Honestly, they were really, really good, and they chewed through them Zangors. And then obviously they hit the Marines here, and 2 of them managed to kill most of the squad. I'm disappointed with the bikes. I think I made the wrong decision leaving them back in with the Screamers. The Screamers are a lot tougher than what I thought. They hurt a lot more. So I'm sorry I didn't get to utilise the bikes very well. The Assault Intercessors, whilst they did, you know, wipe out the Screamers, didn't do that much else, unfortunately.
They were left in the kill box.
Yeah, but that, you know, it was a narrative game. I think if there was more terrain in the middle, you know, and not being slowed down, I said to Stephen, like, I didn't realise you'll bring the Venator, right? And I built a list with a repulsor in it, and I thought, actually, I'm not going to take it because I don't want to shoot them off the table. And I swapped it out for sticking the Chaplain in and the Apothecary.
Probably lucky you did.
I probably should have added it in.
Because I think Venator would have gotten your repulsor.
Yeah, but the repulsor had las cannons. So I could have, you know, done some damage to you back. But Eradicators, oh yeah, so it was the Eradicators, the Chaplain and the Apothecary, or the repulsor with the 10 Assault Intercessors in. So yeah, a really fun game. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's an absolute weapon, isn't he?
Like trebled his points before he killed.
Point him at something and charge. Wow, he was an absolute savage beast. He was so good. And like, yeah, I got a few attacks in against the Zangors when I had to, but like, he took out your Exalted Sorcerers, and he's 85 points. He was absolutely savage.
I keep forgetting that the Sorcerers don't have a 4-up. They've got a 5-up.
Right.
So I keep forgetting.
Right. Fair enough. But that's it, folks. A very fun game.
Yeah.
A big learning curve for me with a lot of the new units. I'm trying to play Blood Angels a little bit differently. And even though I ran nearly all Primaris there, I still think they hit pretty hard.
It's my first game, proper game with the Thousan Sons as well.
Yeah. And your first 9th edition game.
Yeah, and that.
So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very, very much for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really sorry about my shit dice rolls at the beginning. Hopefully that turned around a little bit for you in the end. And we'll see you again very, very soon.
Ta-da.